Good morning, it is Meredith, and today I'm going to start the first day of my travel vlog series. So I'm traveling to DC this week. It's just for fun, it's not for work, so that's great. So today I'm just getting ready. I'm taking the train from Penn Station, so I gotta get ready for that. It's actually kind of like a mid-morning train, so it's not too much of a hassle, but it's like not really mid-morning, it's like 9:30. So I do have to kind of like get there like during rush hour-ish time, because I think a lot of people try to get into the office by 9, I guess. I found that out recently because my office opens at 8, but nobody shows up until like 9:15. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm just like the weird one who wants to be there right when the office opens so that I can get out of there before like 8 p.m. Oh, I almost forgot to pack sunscreen. That would have been a disaster and a half. So I'm gonna pack it right away. I'll show you what I'm packing in my makeup bag. It's actually like not that much stuff. So I have like little sample sizes that I took with me to Atlanta that I'm just gonna basically take just so I can like finish it. But in my makeup bag / toiletries bag here, I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to give to my parents because both of them want to try some new moisturizers and skincare products, especially my dad actually. So I have a bunch that like I'm not going to use because like I might be allergic to an ingredient or something, or I just didn't really care for it under makeup, and my dad doesn't wear makeup, so I think he's okay using it. I'm trying to figure out which camera to take with me. I'm considering taking the Sony that you're on right now, but I might also just take my DJI. I think that'll be what I do, but then I won't be able to get good still photos, which is the issue because I wanted to take some good stills. Struggles. Because I mean my phone does fine, but it's also like, I don't know. Because I only kind of need to take the stills for my blog that hopefully I'll start writing again soon, and then also my Instagram. And my Instagram, it doesn't matter what camera you take. I mean it does, like you can tell a difference when I use a different camera, but in the greater scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. So the weather is going to be very cold for this season. It's going to be like basically 0 degrees Celsius or like 32 degrees Fahrenheit overnight most nights, like 34 maybe. And that's like very cold. So I didn't know how to pack. This is like the annoying time where it's like you don't really need a coat during the day, but then during the night you do. So then you have to figure out which one you want to carry around with you all day. So especially since the hotel we chose was in Adams Morgan, which is like not super central in terms of like all the tourist stuff. We're not really doing tons of tourist stuff actually, but still it's like it's not super central. So we got to kind of plan strategically. So I made the decision last night with my mom that I'm going to take with me my coat that's broken. So it's not like broken, like the zipper still works, but like one of the buttons fell off of the pocket, so it looks kind of silly. But it's the only one that I have as an option for like, you know, spring. Okay, so this is going to be my toiletry bag. I have some other stuff that's like floating around in another bag. I might kind of consolidate it all in here. So within this section here, I have a bunch of stuff I'm going to get rid of by giving to my parents. So I have quite a few Dr. Zenobia products in here that my mom wanted to try. I also have some moisturizers my dad wanted to try. So I have like 3 moisturizers for my dad, and then also some retinol serum from my mom. This was from Influencer and it didn't really agree with my skin, but I think my mom might like it. Got a couple of little tiny perfume samples. Got some moisturizer I just put in here. Got this Dior lipstick because I do have to take a photo for it, so I figured it may as well happen at a hotel. Eye cream, allergy meds, you know the drill. Got my sunscreen. This hopefully will be the last trip you see this one on. Over here I have my makeup. So I just realized I don't have my foundation to hold. So now I have my foundations. I'm going to put this in here as well. So this one is in Sand. So now I have my foundation, and this one is in Sand, and this is from Etude House. I really do like this foundation. It might not be the proper shade at the moment for me. I also am going to take this primer just because if I don't feel like wearing makeup, I can just use that primer because it's slightly tinted and a good match for my face. So I have 3 brushes here. This powder brush that I use as a highlighter brush, and then I have 2 eyeshadow brushes, so those will go over here. I always take a tweezers with me just in case, because I've run the problem with not having one before. So I have this gross sponge, but it is what it is, and it needs to be taken with me. And then I have my mascara, my eyeliner, and the Wander Beauty palette. In here, last night I had already put in my Element lip product, my Merit blush Flush Balm, and my concealer, eyebrows, and other lip tint. So I have everything packed. So let me get this all together. Time for a quick breakfast before I hit the road. So I got my coffee here. It looks very sad, but it is 7 ounces. And then here is a pastry from Ole & Steen. I pulled it out of my freezer to thaw, and it looks like it has raisins in it. So stay tuned about whether or not I like it. So weird angle. So let me give this a taste test. It's kind of dense. Okay, so that was a big bite, but I think it's pretty good. It has like a little bit of some flavoring and spices in it. It kind of tastes like nutmeg. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's cardamom. I don't know. But I do like it, and I mean, I got it in that Too Good to Go bag, so it was definitely a great deal. Worst idea. This smells so bad in here. Okay, so this is where I just ate lunch. I had the prefix. It was 3 courses, and I also had a Pisco. They also have a happy hour. There's also no one out front now, so I can show you what it looks like. Before I forget, the food was pretty good. I like the ceviche. The second course I had like fried rice, so it was a little bit too oily. And then the third course was super sweet, but I'm not a sweet person, so if you like sweets, it might be for you. Wow, this hotel room is huge. So I guess there's a light switch here. It says main on off. That didn't make it too much brighter, but that is better. So now you can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a room tour before I empty all of my stuff. So right off to the side is the bathroom. So it's actually quite spacious. It looks like the shelf may be missing, or a towel bar. So this is what it looks like in here. It's kind of echoey, sorry about that. This is like solid wood. And then here is the toiletries, in case you're curious. I'm always curious myself. So it looks like they have multi-use containers, which is wonderful. This is like so cool. It's really well designed. Over here is the shower. So it's a pretty big shower actually. So looks like they could do a little bit more to wash the shower head, but it is fine. Just as long as the floor is clean. I did bring my own flip-flops though. Okay, so here's the entryway. So over here is, looks to be a closet. Really big closet. Here is the mini bar, hello. Okay, so we will not be taking any of those mini bar things, but here is the coffee situation. Could have brought some Nespresso pods. I wonder if we have to pay for the ones that are in there, I'm curious. Then here There are some cups and mugs. It looks like there are 3 cups and only 2 mugs. Good thing my dad doesn't drink coffee. So I'm not gonna eat obviously from the mini bar because I'm not rich, but also there's a grocery store really close by. So this is like another closet, I think. Safe. What is in here? Oh, slippers, nice. A couple of robes. Here is the dry cleaning info. This hotel room is huge. I don't know how to say that. There's also an ironing board and an iron up top there as well. Okay. Over here, end table, couple of beds. So I got the 2 queen bed. I think there was also a king option if you had only a couple people or just 1 person. Large writing desk. It's huge, really solid wood. Hello. Live plant in here. Bench. Writing desk. Quite cute. So this is actually the artwork behind the front desk, if you're curious. Wow. I didn't notice that the first time I did my walkthrough. What is this? Ooh. Water. Okay, so No Goodbyes is the name of their restaurant here. It's on a bunch of lists if you're into restaurants. They serve dinner from 5 until 10. There's also brunch available. And then for happy hour, I guess it's from 3 until 6. And then on top of that, there's also a bar that the person said is open until 10. And that is some other info in there that I wasn't aware of. And then room service is available until 10, and there's also a cafe for breakfast in the morning. Over here is some decor, some books in case we want to read. They seem a little intense to me. I'm reading the schmuck in my office, so this here is a nice armchair. Little doily. The other bed situation, side table. I like the hanging lamps actually. I wish I could do that in my apartment. And then here is the view. So I pulled open the curtains a little bit. It's not like looking at the White House or the Capitol, but it is quite nice. It's a little bit more residential than a lot of the other areas in DC, but this is a pretty nice view. Let me spin you around so you can see the full effect here. This is how big the hotel is. It's definitely bigger than my apartment, which is why I'm so excited by it. So this was a great deal. I got it on Hotwire. It was just the luck of a draw. They had like 3 options that we could have gotten, and this was the one we ended up with. So hopefully this was a helpful sort of review. I'm gonna go to some of the other common areas and try to film if available, and nobody else is in there, so maybe show you later. I also forgot to show you, I think this is a hair dryer down here in case you dry your hair and did not bring your own. So let me see what brand it is and give you the details. Because I know some people care about these things. It's just like a generic hair dryer, it looks like. And these, I don't know. Going to explore the hotel a little bit. The gym is on the SS level, so I want to check it out. Oh, I forgot to tap my card. Make sure you tap your card. So this is the info here. Gotta make sure it turns green, not blue. This is the info here. First floor has restaurant and bars. Okay, I came down to look at the basement, which is the fitness area. I thought it was just gonna be a room, but it is actually state of the art. There's no one down here, by the way. But there are tons of equipment down here. So here is like some rowers, it looks like. Some things for like yoga, Pilates, weight balls. I like how I know all these terms. Treadmills. Spinning bikes, that thing for wrestling for football players. A lot of weight stuff, tons of weight stuff. So it looks like HIIT, is that it? High intensity thing. Ellipticals. Over here, there is a Peloton, so I might actually try that out because I'm kind of curious to know if it's actually worth it. Because I'm trying to replace, you know, the exercise equipment in my room. I want to get a bike instead. A bunch of weights here. Wow. A lot of weights. They have something for everyone. This is really state of the art. Thought they were not joking when they said that. I'm gonna go up to the first floor now. There are way too many people in the restaurant and the cafe. There's like a bunch of meetings and conferences right now. So maybe I'll show you it later. I tried to get like a little bit without people in it, but we'll see. Okay, well, it is humid in this apartment. I keep calling it an apartment because it's bigger than my apartment. In this hotel room, so I tried to figure out the air conditioning situation, not sure. But anyway, I tried to show you the restaurant and cafe downstairs, but it's honestly a little bit too packed because there's a lot of meetings and conferences right now. I tried to get a shot to show you how spacious it is without getting too many people in it, but we'll see. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Safeway, which is down the street, and that's like a grocery store. Could pick up some waters and some things for the hotel room, and then by the time I get back, I'll probably like do maybe like a 45-minute workout, and then my parents will be here, so we'll meet up and stuff. I'll shower, of course, because I feel like kind of gross from traveling. But yeah, anyway, I'll do that, and I'll show you what I get at the store. I'm kind of curious because I haven't been in like a conventional grocery store in a very long time, so I'm seriously wondering what's in there. So let me just get ready to go out. Easter candy. I might buy some. This looks frightening. I'm at CVS, by the way. They didn't have any water at the grocery store. That wasn't in a 48 pack. I'm kind of curious. For reference, this is how close the hotel was. All the vacation necessities. So this is a mini CVS haul. So I bought a large thing of water. This is the only one that was spring water. I don't really like the purified water because it tastes like the bottle. But anyway, this was the only one that was available, so that's all I could get. Otherwise, the grocery store only had 48 packs, and I could not physically carry that a block, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna need my dad and my mom to help me, probably my mom, to be honest. Here are some cookie dough bites. I thought they looked really nice. They were 50% off. I think they were like 40 cents. And then these were also 50% off, and I couldn't say no. So I'm trying to just like snack less, so if I can only eat a couple of them without like dying, that'll be the ideal situation. Finally, I bought these egg-shaped white creme chips. So I thought that that's what they looked like, but now I see it on the package, that's a cookie. I'm a dum-dum. I can never understand cartoons. So I mean, it is what it is now. I'm gonna have these. I thought that they were gonna look like that. I thought they were speckled. Anyway, so these were 50% off as well. So that was $8. Now I know why people have mirrors in their apartments. So I mean, I had every intention of going to the gym, but honestly, I'm a little pooped right now. So I walked past the cafe I've been scoping out, so I might actually go to that. It's like behind the hotel. It's like one street behind, so I'm gonna go to that, I think. So I'll take you along with me there. I just wanna get like a tea or something. Trying to decide. Lunch was a little bit heavy, but also I was quite hungry. And it was like the last 30 minutes of that train ride. I was like, dang, I'm regretting not bringing a snack. So it was desperate times when I was like, maybe I should go to the dining car. Anyway, so let me figure out my life here. My parents just landed at the airport, so they should be here in probably like 40 minutes. So maybe there's no point in going out. Gonna try these to see if they're spicy. They look kind of spicy. They're spicy, but not super spicy. That's my review. But you don't need to eat that many of them before it gets spicy. I had 2. I'm meeting my friend at Maketto, so I'm gonna take the bus. So I'll see her in about 45 minutes from now.
Cacao, raspberry, maraschino, lemon, egg white. Those look.
Oh, it looks really nice.
Try new things. So I'll totally bring them here.